this is what you're going to need for your watercolor resist with the glue, okay? You're going to need glue, liquid glue. You're going to need watercolors. Oops. Watercolor. Brushes. Watercolor paper or something that's heavy that will take watercolor. Okay? And water. Clean your brush in. I want to get clean water. All right. Tissue, possibly. And either a paper towel to do your painting on, or I use a ceiling tile is what I use, okay? All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get your paper, all right? And then you're gonna take your glue and you're gonna draw with this. This is what you're gonna draw with. All right, so you're gonna take and you're gonna squeeze out. I'm going to squeeze a circle here, okay? And then I'm going to put my flower petals on. Now you can draw whatever you want. Okay, I'm making that. Right? And I'm going to put its stem. And I'm going to do another one right here, smaller. Same thing. I'm going to go around squeezing. Don't want to squeeze too hard because then I'm going to bring my stem down and my stem down. Okay. Then I'm going to bring a leaf up and another one up, and then probably another one here. Okay, and then I think up here I'm gonna just put maybe one in the corner like this, since I put the other one on the top. And okay, there's that one. Once it dries, which I let it dry for 24 hours. Doesn't take that long, but I let it dry for 24 hours. Put this up to dry. All right, and when you're done, it will look like this, all right? So you'll be able to feel the glue. Then you're going to take your water. This is for my dirty water, I mean. This is for my clean brush. And then I'm going to take my paint. Probably use this one. My paint. And I'm going to make some really light blue. So I'm going to get my light blue paint, my paint in here. And then I'm going to add water. I'm going to bring my water over here. I'm going to add water to really lighten that blue up. I want it really light. Okay. Now normally I'd have a piece of paper to test this on. I do have one right here. Okay, that's light enough. All right. I'm going to put these right here so you can see them. I paint. All right, I'm going to paint my background, and wherever I hit that glue, it's going to resist. Just going to go around. I just want to get around those flowers. I'm okay if this looks a little patchy because it's really, you know, sky. So I'm okay with that. So I'm going to come down here. And coloring in a coloring book. Alright, let's get this. Alright. Looking pretty good. Alright. Alright, so I think I got pretty much wherever the sky is covered. Look at it. Okay, so there's my background. I'm going to clean my brush out. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to do the inside of my flowers. I'm going to choose yellow for that. So I'm going to come in and you can see where that is. And then up here. I'm gonna clean my brush. Oh, clean my brush out. I do that a lot. That's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. I'm gonna take this little pink. Go in. It'll just a teeny bit. Anyway. I'll blot it out with my tissue because I went in a little too much. I'm gonna come back in with my yellow. Okay. So there's that. Now, I'm gonna make my petals. I'm gonna make them pink, I think. I'm gonna come in. Get my petals all done. Sometimes I have to tip the paper to see where it's at. right here. The thing with watercolors, when it dries, it'll dry lighter. If you want it darker, just go over the top of it again, and it'll make it darker. All right. My petals, bigger ones up here. If I get too much water, just scrape me, and you're going to pick it up with the brush. So, this up, come in, and I can pick up some of that water with my brush. All right. So I think I got my petals done, though I think I want this one a little darker. All right. Next, I'm going to go in with my green. My green's done. Green here. And I'm going to come in. On here, you're going to see a little bit of that resisting with the glue. Alright, so I see some spots for my blue that need to be filled in. So I'm going to go back and look for those and get those filled in better in the way I want them. Alright. Alright, so now if you want to pop up clean some of the glue edges off, you're just going to take your paintbrush, clear water, and just come in here, wipe them off, wipe them up, and it will show these veins a little bit more. Okay, so there's one flower. There's the other one that I did. Now I would go back, touch some things up in here after they dry, just to get some more. Alright, anyway, there's that. And then there's a bookmark you can make. This. So this one, I'm going to use a flatter brush on. And I'm just going to take a really light, let's try this green. Really, really light. And you'll be able to see these circles a little bit more. There is stuff under there. And then, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I would resist that more. And then I'll go in those circles like here and fill them in. Color. Okay, so once you get these all done, just do one. I'll do one more, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. This one is. Okay. Okay, so you're going to do all your, well, if you did circles. In this case, I did these circles. So I will, all right, so then what you're going to do is you're going to take your clean brush, and I'm going to make sure my brush is really clean. Okay, all right, and you're going to go around those circles on the glue to get that glue to come up a little bit more. Now, I used a glue from the Dollar Tree. I will tell you that Elmer's Glue All works better, but I wanted to try this to see how it does, and it did okay. The only thing is when it dried really flat, and I'll show you the difference here in a second. Because I was going to go around, clean those up. So you know how you can start seeing these pop up a little bit better. And then on that. And that's very simple bookmark. Okay, on these, and then you see the glue resist coming around the edge in the middle. Oops, get this stuff out of the way. All right, so this is all glue. So it resisted the watercolor, and you can see the swirls. This one's just some abstract drawing. Okay, and then this is the one that I use the Elmer's glue on, and it's, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a lot puff. It stands up. It's puffy. Where this is flat. It dries really flat. So that's the difference. So on the Elmer's glue, I use the glue all. I do not use the water-based or washable. So, I mean, I don't know, it might make a difference in what you use. Okay, so those are the color things. Now, if you don't want to do a flower or whatever, just do a random do a random design. Okay? Do whatever you want. All right? Either way, it looks really cool, however you want to do it. All right? So, do a random, let it dry 24 hours. So here's my flower. Here's the random drawing. Here are all the watercolors. Okay? Have fun, and I'll see you next week.